Hey everybody, Coach Wharton here with OnlineBikeCoach.com. And on today's OBC Daily Ditty, we're going to cover a lot of ground, but it's kind of important and it's also kind of fun. What you're looking at is a ride I just completed. In fact, I haven't even hit the showers yet. And right now, the focus that I want you to look at is the two green lines that are on the screen, and they're slowly migrating from right to left. And what those are is they are the saturated muscle oxygen values during my warm-up between the right quad and the left deltoid. Now, why is that important? Well, when we take an Smo2 meter and put it on a non-primary muscle, we can get a pretty good idea of when the threshold metabolically has been crossed. And so by doing that, what we've got is a dark green line on the right quad showing a good dip during the interval. It shows a good rebound to show resaturation. And then that dark green line on the three examples provided below starts to dive back down again as load goes up. On the lighter green color, we've got a Smo2 that tends to create some better plateaus. And the reason is that it's not quite as affected. And so it tends to get back to homeostasis a lot quicker. So that's the first thing we want to think of is the two numbers dive, the primary movers dive and rebound. And one of the other things we want to take a look at is the highest saturation level that each one of these numbers receives. And as you can see, right at about the 20, 30, 21, 10 mark, they both receive their highest saturation. Okay, now the next thing I want to show you is we're a couple of intervals in, and I want you to pay attention to this new green line. We've got the top green line that is showing the shoulder saturated muscle oxygen. We've got the dark green line at the bottom, which is showing the right quad's saturated muscle oxygen. But the line in the middle is known as W prime. Now that's a Dr. Skiba metric, and it basically shows how much you have left in the tank before you reach expiration. And the reason that's important is Dr. Skiba is one of the only PhDs that has published his work. That is important because it leaves his work open to peer review, and it also leads the scientific community towards the ability to improve upon this. So if you take a look, the lime green across the top is actually rising. The dark green across the bottom is really pretty low. It's down in the teens, and it rebounds back up to the 30s. But the middle green line declines and does not rebound as quickly. And then it declines and does not rebound as quickly. It declines and it does not rebound as quickly. Now, if I had an accurate critical power calculation, this would be showing me that there's not very much left in the tank. Let's go down a few more intervals as we proceed. Now, here we are. We're several minutes in. We're almost near the end of the workout. And what I want you to focus on now is the VO2 value, which is at the upper left-hand side. And what I was doing for the duration of the intensity of the intervals is I was really trying to stay above 40 VO2 and see what my VO2 ended up being at its max. And it's kind of hard to tell with the video, but it was about a 53, 54 at the most. But more importantly, again, look at the three values on the green. Look at the three green things. You've got Smo2 on the left shoulder across the top. You've got Smo2 across the right quad, making what look like dragon's teeth along the middle. And then right along the gutter near the bottom, you've got my W prime. And anytime you've got an accurate W prime value and you are rolling down into the sub 20% range and maybe bouncing along the bottom, let me tell you, you're getting a good quality workout. So that's really about it. I'm going to go ahead and publish this, and we will continue to look at W prime. And actually tomorrow I'm going to ship my Vo2 Master out to a client and we're going to do an entire series based on remote coaching using these metabolic values. Anyway, that's about it. Don't forget to enjoy the ride.